Hi everyone, I'm Snow. Welcome back to my channel. Time really flew by. I can't believe it's already time for our little baby to go to daycare. It's definitely a bittersweet moment for the parents. On one hand, obviously I'm so excited to get some freedom, get my personal life back while she's at daycare and be able to interact with other adults. On the other hand, obviously it's very sad because we're not going to be able to see her during the day and we can only hang out in the morning or at nighttime. And I know that right now on the internet there are lots of comments about putting your child in daycare and it could cause damage to baby's secure attachment to you. I'd say that do whatever is best for your family and put that BS away. I hate those videos talking about how women have no options other than going back to work and make it financially sustainable, but they don't say men don't have options. They have to go back to work and not taking care of the baby. All those videos are so biased and I feel like every part of me cringe when I watch those videos. Anyway, let's put those nonsense away, and first I want to talk about some of the lessons learned during finding a daycare. If you know, you know. I live in British Columbia in Canada and it's a very competitive market here for daycare. It's very hard to find a spot, especially for infants. So I would say if you know that you are pregnant, start to put yourself on waitlist right away. I would definitely suggest to go to the child care referral resource center to get a list of child care centers that are close to you or your workplace. The center will provide you with a list of the daycare centers with their basic information such as the address, their contact information, how much they charge per month, and if they provide food or not. Once you receive that list, make sure that you contact all of them like one by one. Maybe start a spreadsheet including some basic information of each daycare and then your progress in terms of calling them or emailing them. In that way, you can better track your progress. And I would also suggest that to go to lots of open house and book tours with the places that allow you to go on tours. In that way, you can actually see the place, interact with the educators or the managers there to get a good vibe of the place. And then the next step, obviously, you have to follow up and just follow up those places that's on your top list. You know that you definitely want to go there after the tour. And another recommendation I would say is to start in September or January. Apparently, those are the months that there will be more movement within the daycare centers. So if you really want to secure a spot, then starting September and January will give you a higher chance. I would say even though the market is tight and it's hard to find a spot, but don't be stressed over about it. I think that's one of the mistakes that we made. So we heard about the situation, we're really active on it. We have made a lot of mistakes when choosing our daycare. I say mistake number one is that we pay lots of waitlist fee to centers that charge a waitlist fee that they don't even secure you a spot, but you have to pay to get on the waitlist. And sometimes the waitlist fee is so high, like $200, and it's non-refundable. I would say be very, very sure. If you know that you definitely want to go in there, then pay for that fee. But if it's just a place that you don't even know about and you're not sure, then don't pay a fee to get on the wait list. And the second mistake that we made is that there are times we paid a registration fee before we do open house or go to a tour. We did secure us a spot, but we haven't seen the place. At that time we were away, so we decided to pay for the fee and then go on the tour. But when we're on the tour, we feel like, oh, this is not a place for us, and then the fee is also non-refundable. So that's another mistake we made. And the last mistake I feel like we made is that, as I mentioned earlier, that it's easier to secure a spot in September, but for our baby, we want her to start in November. It's obviously a month that's a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. That's what I learned. We joined some daycare group on Facebook, and that's where the local daycare centers or parents can post and either look for a baby or look for daycare. And I do see that there are spots available coming up in November. We're very naive and we definitely want to secure a spot, so we paid for both September and October without going there using the service. So that's another mistake we made. And I felt like if we do it again, I would definitely not do it this way. From my personal experience, I want to add on is that make sure you know what you value the most and some of your criteria, but also be flexible with it. For example, at first I was really fixated on the center to provide lunch and snacks because I hate cooking, and I felt like as working parents it's so hard to prepare breakfast and dinner already, and then now you have to plan lunch and snacks. But then the one we finalized on doesn't provide lunch, and because our option is limited, so eventually I just have to accept the fact that I have to prepare lunch and snacks for her to go to daycare. So make sure that you are clear on your criteria and what you're looking for, but also be flexible. And then let's talk about some of the things I plan to pack for her daycare. First of all, I got this very cute backpack and lunchbox set from Herschel. This is my dream. Even though she can't even wear a backpack yet, it's the first thing I want to get for her. You guys know how much I love her bags, right? And since we have to pack lunch for her, it's also very important to have the lunchbox. Next big thing I can think of are labels. So I got two types. One you can eye your own, and the other one you just stick on. They're both from AliExpress, super cheap and ship very fast. So those eye your own is basically for the clothes. As an example, this is a sweatshirt she's going to wear at daycare. So I ironed on the sticker to the tag. In this way, you can still know this sweatshirt belongs to her, but it's not too obvious. And then if I want to resell it, I can just cut this part off. For the other things, I just use this sticker. Since I have to bring her lunch and snacks, I got the Bango lunchbox and then some containers I found from Walmart. So I just put those stickers here, pretty much everywhere that can be separated. What I like about this little snack container is that it has two compartments, and then I can put some fruit and some veggies and biscuits, cheese. And then for her main lunchbox, I opted for the Bango lunchbox. This is the fresh meal prep pack. Can't remember the names, but I'll leave in the link below. It comes with 3 of those boxes, and 2 of them just have a meal prep cover. And so if you make a bulk of food, you can just store it in here and put it in the fridge. And only one of them comes with this leak-proof shell. And then let's say if I bring lunch for her today and then leave it in here, and then I can just take this part out and put in the dishwasher, and then I'll just bring this one and leave it in here, and next day. I found this idea super easy because if I want to be lazy, I can just make her a few, so I don't need to worry too much about lunch. It also comes with a divider in here, so you can have 4 compartments instead of 3. It took me forever to pick the lunchbox, because at first I was in denial that I'm going to make lunch, and I was still trying to push to find a center that provide lunch, and then finally it collapsed. And then I looked at multiple options, some more expensive, some are cheaper. You know, Bango also has a line for just babies, and I think it has 5 compartments. At first I thought, oh, should I get that one because it's designed for babies? But then I don't think I'll ever pack 5 things for her. And then one of the little sauce compartments is so tiny, I don't know what to put in there. So I went for the regular size one. And now I want to show you how we pack for her lunchbox. First I'll leave the lunchbox in here, and that occupies most of the space already. And on the side I can add the baby mum, and then there's snack container, and then this side you can leave a pouch as well. And then I just close it. That's pretty much what I pack for her day. And some other tricks is that, so for her daycare, I also prepare some spare clothes and just put in a Ziploc bag and with her name on it. So in that way, it's a set and the teacher can easily just find them. And we got the diaper cream. For her Muddy Buddy, I got this one from MAC. I got this one from Facebook Marketplace and I got the size 24 month, almost 2 years old. I felt like 12 months she'll outgrow it very fast, so I decided to go for the 24 month. And then I was able to, at the consignment store, find her the tiniest ring boots that I can find in market. And this is a toddler size 3. So usually I think most of the brand comes with size 4 as the smallest, and I was so happy that I was able to find the size 3, even though the heels already worn out a lot. But you know, she just started learning how to walk. It's not there yet. I don't think she'll use this that much, but good to be prepared. Since she can't have a blanket yet, so just have a sleep sack. Also put the label here so we know it's hers. It will not get lost. Something else that's really important to have is a water bottle, and we also have the name tag on the water bottle. She learned very well how to drink from this bottle, and I would imagine that since she's still on formula, we'll pack some formula for her, and once she transitions to whole milk, we'll pack some milk for her. For her daycare, they also asked for an earthquake emergency kit. So it just includes some snacks and a bottle of water, some Kleenex, like an earthquake emergency blanket, and a handwritten note. So I have a page from her memory book and I'll pack it for her in her emergency kit. And then we also prepare a family photo, a little toy for her to play with if there is any earthquake or emergency. Of course, we'll send extra diaper and baby wipes to the daycare as well. My baby will start daycare in about 2 weeks. I still have some last minute things to do in order to get the whole package together. But as I mentioned earlier, don't stress about it. Everything will go smoothly. It doesn't need to be perfect at the beginning. I'll definitely link some useful resources in the description, so feel free to check them out. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any questions about finding a daycare or what to pack, feel free to put in the comment section. I would love to have you subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.